Welcome back, everyone, to The Prime. I'm Mike Tenay, along with Chris Cruz. Big opportunity here, Chris. The Gambler and Hardwork Bobby Walker. Chance for one of these two youngsters to really make a name for themselves in World Championship Wrestling. So far, we've seen Bobby Walker very successful, especially on a recent Monday Nitro, where he pulled off a major upset in defeating Brad Armstrong. We'll see if the Gambler is able to counteract that and get in the win column here against this young man from the WCW power plant.
Who would have ever thought it? The Gambler surprising the ring announcer David Penzer. We've been getting some calls here at WCW Prime this hour about some comments I made earlier, Mike. They were joking. You know, we were talking about how I might join the new world order of wrestling as an announcer. Well, obviously we are all absolutely deeply offended by what Hulk Hogan and the Outsiders have done, and I certainly maintain my loyalties to this more than century-old company called World Championship Wrestling, a company that is loyal to you if you are loyal to it.
Nice backpedal.
You think so?
Yeah, all of a sudden, now that you've had a chance to think things over for a few minutes, you're going to change your story in midstream.
Well, Hulk Hogan didn't come through with a contract, so I'm with WCW.
Did it have anything to do with that red telephone ringing out in the other room?
That's a very good point. I lifted it up, and I said, Batcave. No, I said Commissioner Gordon's office.
Nice change of pace, Cruz.
Don't you think so? Hard work, Bobby Walker, the man who can walk the ropes, and I hope we can see this. Also looking forward to Public Enemy against the Steiner Brothers, our prime cut match of the week.
Boy, do the Steiner Brothers know what they're getting themselves in for with that big Hog Wild pay-per-view event just a couple of weeks away, and the opportunity for them to face Harlem Heat with the tag belts on the line. And now they put their bodies at risk against the Public Enemy.
Yeah, that's a good indication of exactly what they're going to do, putting their bodies at risk, because that's what Public Enemy does.
They tell us, all the teachers down at the WCW Power Plant training camp, that this young man, Hardwork Bobby Walker, really has a well-earned nickname. Apparently the first to arrive in the morning, the last to leave at the end of the training session, and the young man has really proved successful here in WCW. Look at that agility! Oh, stands at his feet, caught him with a dropkick, scoops the Gambler, plants him in the center of the ring with a body slam.
How do you do that from a standing position, jumping 5 or 6 feet straight up in the air? How is that humanly possible?
He's shown that knack for walking the ropes. Obviously that takes not only great balance, but great athletic ability. That's a given. I think the one thing that Hardwork Bobby Walker needs, just a little bit of seasoning, get that experience edge. It'll give him a chance to break through the pack.
Athletic ability, and certainly on display throughout this week in Texas as World Championship Wrestling live at the Memorial Coliseum in Corpus Christi and at the Civic Center in Beaumont.
Well, we're right in the midst of this big Texas swing. Don't forget Midland College, the Chaparral Center in Midland, Texas, as well as the Municipal Coliseum in Lubbock.
And keep in mind, Saturday, August 10th, as Mean Gene Okerlund has told us a couple of times this hour, it is Hog Wild in Sturgis, South Dakota. Then we head to Wyoming and Colorado, and I'm telling you, what a week it's going to be in Colorado. A number of what we call shows in arenas throughout the area, as well as a live Monday Nitro and a Clash of the Champions from Denver.
Wow, big things in store for WCW. As far as this Sturgis pay-per-view goes, you almost have to talk about it in terms of maybe the most important pay-per-view in the company's history. What is the future of WCW if the outsider, the ultimate outsider, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, were to capture the World Championship of this organization?
Well, I think what he has promised, if not explicitly, certainly implicitly, is that if he is the WCW champion, he will essentially change the name of the belt to NWO champion, the New World Order of Wrestling. So in that sense, I guess the WCW championship will cease to exist after 105 years of continuous existence.
Wow, jumping forearm smash that time by Walker. Took the Gambler off the feet. You can see he's locked.
Well, get up. And unfortunately for the Gambler, he obeys the orders of his opponent. A bad move there on the part of the Gambler.
Scoop and a slam. We talked about walking the ropes. Look how easily he climbs from the middle rope to the top. Walks across to the middle, springs across. Either a clothesline or a forearm smash off the top. Gets one, gets two, hooks the leg. Gets straight. Hard work, Bobby Walker gets the win.
One of these days he's going to fall the other way, but so far it hasn't happened. And hard work, Bobby Walker. What a great victory, man. You get the sense, Mike, when you're watching this kid, that we'll be seeing him for years to come. We're on the ground floor of this young man's career. It's headed all the way to the penthouse.
Well, like we mentioned earlier, the only thing that he needs to break out of the pack, that seasoning edge, that experience, the only way you're going to get it, matchups here in WCW. Go to the replay. Gambler looks like he's in control at this point. Flips him out of the corner. Look at the agility. Comes right back, drop kick on the button.
That's 6 feet up.
Great balance. And knows where he's at all times. Catches the Gambler coming in with the back elbow. And this is the move. Cat-like. Across the top strand of rope. Caught him coming off with that headbutt, I guess it was. Springboarding across the ring. That's it. The beginning of the end. Hooks the leg in the win. We're back with more on Prime. Our Prime match.